Hi everybody and welcome to Gemma's Window. If you followed the calculations below or you've looked at my website, which is gemmaswindow.com, and looked at the calculations there and concluded you're a power year number 9, then you are at the right place. Now, a power year number 9 in the month of January is actually in the month of number 1. So you've got power year number 9, which is the year of endings, and you've got January, which is the year of new, or the month, excuse me, of new beginnings. So a power year of 9, the year of endings, you know, I don't want you to feel scared about that because the year of endings can be a very good thing. It can be if you are looking for a partner, it can be the year that ends that that you've been single. You know what I mean? And it can be the year of endings for a certain job and because you want to change careers. So let's take a look with those numbers in mind at cards that I have chosen for business. I've chosen cards for love. We're going to pull more cards together as we go, and then we're going to be wrapping up by looking at any situation in your life, which is lots of fun, okay? So we're going to come over here to your cards about business. And I must tell you, I'm finding you a little disheveled in the world of career. And the outcome card that I have is the World card. Now, the World card is a major arcana, and it's a really strong and positive card. However, it also can be the ending of things, and it can be the culmination of all events. So we have a choice. If you've had a rough going at work, maybe you've had one particular person that's been difficult to work with, they may be moved. You, on the other hand, may decide to move yourself. This isn't necessarily a card about being fired. It's also not necessarily my card about you walking away on your own. It's a card of you've gotten what you can out of this situation, and it's time to move on. And it actually is parallel with your number, your year of 9, which is the year of endings. So that could be a really good thing. The universe might be pushing you towards a new beginning somewhere else, doing something new that you'd like. In any case, you've got some interesting things happening in the month of January because you're in that year of new beginning. You're in that month of new beginnings. I do want to tell you power days. For the month of January, your power days are 9, 18, and 27. And that means those are days to expect big adjustments or changes, and they can be really good things that happen on those days for you across the board in any area of your life. I feel like also those of you who have a job, and that's who I'm talking to at the moment, I feel like you've been worried about things outside of the job. It could be spending enough time with family. It could be commitments that you'd like to be able to fulfill outside of the job. It could be that the job that you're doing isn't covering everything that you were always interested in or have become interested in. And I think it's a time to look at wrapping up what you're doing or tweaking it so that it fits you better now. I want to take a look for people who are looking for a job. I do want to take a moment to pull some cards for you. And I want to tell you the best days for looking for new employment would be January 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, and the 30th. So let's pull some cards for you. Okay, I don't know if you've talked to the right person yet, but this card is talking about you got to talk to the right person. You're going to have a lot of luck in this month of January, and it's going to push you towards getting a job that you really enjoy and a job that you deserve. It may be even a little better than you expected, but the whole thrust here of this reading for you is you got to get out there and talk to as many people as you can, and one of those people will be the right people, the right person. So if you've already done that, you can continue doing it, but you can say, oh good, maybe I did talk to the right connection. Keep doing it. That's how to get that job and that new beginning. You're going in February, you'll be in the month of 2, and that's working with others as a team. So you should be getting that job in January or February and feeling good about that. Okay, nines? We're going to move to romance now and talk about what's the best that we can expect here if you're already in a relationship. And what I feel like is that you've asked for things in the past. You're in this relationship, you've asked for things in the past. I happen to have the marriage card, the family card, the pregnancy card. So maybe you've touched upon this with someone, any of these subjects, and you've backed down because you don't want to push and you don't want to bug. And the cards are saying, you're gonna have to bring it up again because you still have things to work out. It's not giving me that happy ending yet. Remember, you're in this year of 9, and you've got to get to the bottom of, are you going to get what you want in your love life or your love relationship, or are you going to wrap it up? It's a new day, it's a new you in January, so it's time to bring it back up again, or look at it a different way and bring it up in a different way. You need to do that to get to where you're going. I want to take a look at cards for if you're looking for a relationship. Nines, everything is coming up for you as a lot of endings and a lot of wrapping up, the cards that I'm getting. And it's coincidental, of course, because you're in the year of 9. But what I feel like I have here, I have that you've been waiting around for something that's not all there, or you've been waiting around for somebody to maybe agree to go out or to call you back, or you've been waiting for something. Now the cards are saying that what you've been waiting for isn't going to work out just yet. So again, in this year of 9, we want to change your strategy. And I feel like this message is really for those of you who are out there waiting for something or someone in particular. If it worked out and it came to you, it wouldn't be what you really wanted or planned on anyway. So January, the month of 1 for you, is a time to start a new strategy and to change focus. Moving into February, that month of 2, is a wonderful month of romance for you, to become a couple or to break up. So think about new ways and new approaches to get out there and find that right person, and maybe leave another situation behind. We're going to move into our last segment, though I do want to give you the best days for romance before we leave. And those days would be the 9th, the 18th, and the 27th. Very good. Moving on, I do want to look at any situation that you've got. Think of any situation that you have that you'd like to know the answer to. And it can also be about romance or business. And I'm going to pull some cards, and I'm going to say, what's the best possible outcome that we can get in that situation? Okay, so we're a power year of 9, and we're in the month of 1. Okay, the information that's coming in, and then I have to determine how it answers your question. The information that's coming in is I feel like somebody's stealing your thunder. Somebody, you were meant to be in charge of something. You were meant to make a decision, and somebody has stolen your thunder. And somehow, in some way, why are you blaming yourself for that? So whatever this situation is, we want to get you back in charge. We want to get your power back, so to speak. So if you find yourself blaming somebody in this situation that you're interested in getting an answer for, try to look at what is your part in this situation. What is your part of what is happening right now? And how can you get the blame out of that equation and know, I have power over this and I can manipulate and change things to be a better outcome for myself. Because if you let this get away from you and you let somebody else continue having the lead, I don't have that this works out for you and you feel good about it. I hope that that helps answer your question. I know that's a little technical, but sometimes the more technical is the more specific that can help you. I want to give you days for endings. I think it's important for you. That is January 8th, January 17th, and January 26th. Those are days to cut things off. One more group of days I'm going to give you before I let you go. And those are the best days to collaborate with others, because I feel like this needs collaboration before you make changes. And those would be January 1st, January 10th, and January 19th. I hope that our reading today has enlightened you somewhat. You know you're always the judge of your own future. I'm just here to enlighten or give you a different way of looking at things. Please come back and join Jemma's Window next month for a whole new reading. If you'd like to check out me and more information about me, please hop onto my website, jemmaswindow.com. And I hope to see you next month. And please subscribe if you'd like to. Thank you so much. Bye for now.